we first began working for Cal Farley's, we had not had any trauma-informed care, and we didn't understand how kids' brains were developed from the beginning of life and what trauma could do to that process. So learning that information helped us to become more able to figure out what might be going on with a child who was struggling to connect with us or struggling to do certain things that were expected of them in the program. And so I think that trauma-informed care has given us the opportunity to help more kids than we might have been successful helping before trauma-informed care.
We were always curious about what was behind the behavior, what was driving the behavior. We could try to correct the behavior, but understanding why the child was demonstrating the behavior that they were. Trauma-informed care, understanding what was going on in the brain or what was lacking in brain development because of trauma, really helped us have more empathy and gave us a little more reason to have patience.
So one of the things that we learned about kids who've experienced trauma is that there are some synapses and connections in their brain that are missing from those early years and the trauma they experienced. And some simple things can help make those connections happen for them. Going for a ride in a car, riding a horse, sitting in a rocking chair and rocking, having someone read to you. Those are things that can help our brains developing those synapses and connections that are missing. And so learning those things has helped change how we deal with the kids who are having a difficult moment in time. Often it's as simple as saying, hey, how about we go for a drive? And in about 10 minutes of driving around, they just calm down and they open up and they're able to talk about what's really going on and what they're dealing with.
Sandy does a lot of table games with the kids. I do more outside activities. I'll take them on a drive late in the evening, but we have a basketball hoop and we'll go out and shoot baskets and we will go play tennis. I do a lot of the outdoor things, fishing. They like to do that. After their first or second home visit, parents are like, wow, y'all have worked miracles with this kid, because they're not seeing the same behaviors anymore. And I think it's because of what we know about the brain and about the training that needs to happen and the things that we do, the rhythmic activities that we have the child involved in begins to help them to be able to cope.
We understand kids in a way we didn't understand them to begin with. We loved kids. We wanted to be where kids were. We wanted to be working with kids from the beginning. But we didn't always understand, and sometimes it's easy to internalize the bad attitude and the anger and the outbursts that are directed at you, when the truth is it's not about you at all. It's about what they're dealing with on the inside that you can't see on the outside. And so learning that helped us. It's probably responsible for why we're here still. After all this time, we are here because we know that their issues are not about us, and that outburst is going to end, and at the end of the day I'm going to give them a big old hug before they go to bed, and we're going to be good. It's going to be okay. And so that means that we can stay and we can provide consistency for them that they've never had before sometimes, because we can be here long term. And I encourage house parents to understand that understanding trauma-informed care is going to change how you do things. It's going to change your life.